So, it's almost Christmas. I guess that's something. I don't celebrate Christmas personally. I never have, but the older you get, the more that you're reminded of what you don't have, what you will probably never have. I guess this applies to all of you listening, or at least 70% of you. For you, there is no such thing as Christmas. You get to see other people on vacation or with their families or with their friends or with their partners and all that all that pizzazz. I was gonna say crap, but that somehow turned to me trying to say grass. I don't know. My brain's kind of addled. And it will be made painfully aware that yeah, you're gonna be alone. Just like you've always been. I don't expect to do much on Christmas. Watch some YouTube. Do a little gaming. And I don't know. Probably have the two people I talk to in Discord, so Fred and Andy, they'll tell me Merry Christmas. And I'll probably say fuck you. And that'll be it. I don't even remember the last Christmas where I had any fun. Maybe there never was a Christmas where I had fun. I don't know. The ideal Christmas for me personally would be linking up with the boys and I don't know, maybe we'd exchange gifts to each other, small gifts. Or we just hang out and talk shit. That would be the greatest Christmas gift of all, but obviously it won't happen because it's Christmas. And we all live so far away from each other now, right? Like, even if we were all on the same social strata, which we are not, but let's assume that we were, we just live so far away and our schedules are all so different that, we wouldn't be able to link up anyway. Doesn't really make a difference. That kind of, that's a pretty great black pill right in my face. Even if I was on the same level as my boys, I would still be alone for Christmas. Still in this house, if I had a car, I would, I don't know, probably just go for a spin through the presumably empty streets, because people will be going home to celebrate and I'll just be cruising around. I don't have a car or whatever, so I can't do that, but that's what I'd probably do. Yeah, the holidays, I don't know, they've never meant much to me personally. Never did anything with them. I never really did anything with anything, I guess. Yeah, my nose is kind of stuffy if you couldn't tell it, Yay, winter, let's, get a cold and shit. That's great. And then January 1st, New Year's. I'm not going to stay up until midnight. I mean, maybe I will. I tend to stay up until around midnight or 1 a.m. in the morning now. But I probably won't. Actually, no, I probably will. I'll probably still be awake at that time, looking at my computer. January 1st of 2025. Like, who cares? So what? Everyone's going to be making their New Year's resolutions. And this applies to everybody. Half of you are never going to make a single step towards your resolution, and the other half of you, okay, or should I say 48% of you, are going to take a couple steps and then forget about it. And 2% of you are actually going to meet said resolutions. It's mostly a symbolic gesture. I'm not saying don't make them. I'm just saying most of you are not going to achieve said resolutions. Right? and everyone makes it makes a big deal of it being New Year, right? I'm sure in Times Square they'll probably celebrate, countdown. Everybody, I don't know, gets drunk and blows in their streamers or whatever the fuck it is they do. Really? Don't you think it's just gonna be another year of the same? Like, I feel like that's one of the reasons why adults celebrate New Year's or bother to, because their lives are just so routine. It's like, yay, it's a new year, it's 2025. And what will you do this new year? 9 to 5, not exactly 9 to 5, but you know what I mean. 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, go to work, weekend, run errands, sit around, do whatever it is you do. Rinse and repeat for the entire 12 months of 2025. That's it. Vacations, hobbies, meeting up with friends. Sure, maybe you do that too. I'm not really going to count that because I don't know what individual people do, but it'll just be another year of the same shit. Of, things simmering geopolitically and threatening to blow up, but they never do. It'll just be another year of the same shit. And just because Orange Man got into office doesn't mean it'll change anything. He has a lot to fix, assuming he will fix anything, and he probably won't. He's going to uphold the status quo. Like, that's it. That's literally your new year. You'll be doing the same thing you did last year and the year before and the year before that and da-di-da-di-da, so on and so forth. Go to work Monday to Friday, weekends, do whatever, the end. So that's probably why people make such a big deal out of January 1st, because nothing really happens anyway. It's always the same, same thing over and over and over and over. In a way, I feel like that's why people put so much emphasis on holidays, because it's the only time they can actually really do anything. Except for those people who are, rich as shit and attractive, mostly women. They seem to be doing a lot of stuff, although to be fair, they pretty much always do the same things, and it's like, How many times have you been camping or hiking or on vacation here or gathered at a house party? 1,000,000 times. Wow. Great. That's what holidays are for. To break the monotony, to break the routine. Except, there's excuses for companies to make a bunch of money off of people buying gifts and gym equipment and other crap, The months will come and go. January will come and go. And next thing you know, snap of the fingers, and it's December of 2025. And nothing has changed. Ta-da! But yeah, man, there's not a lot of days of December left, and yeah, it's really gonna be fun. No, it won't. Not sure what else to say. I don't really do anything anymore. And, I don't know, for some reason in the last video, none of you guys said anything. Yeah, it's just the same as before I, shut down this channel for being doxxed. Declining views, whatever. Again, if you want to hear me address something, just tell me about it, and I'll give you my opinion, but that's assuming anybody says anything. And to be fair to you, there's not really much to say. All the things I talk about have been done to death 1,000 times, and regardless of if I was in a higher social strata than I am now, I would still be doing, again, the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Even someone as successful as Fred, who is superior to me, same pattern. Cogs in a machine, turning and turning and turning. Yep. There are no more wars to fight, no more lands to conquer, no more beasts to kill. Just go to work, consume, as in buy, and then die. Yeah, that's it. Life is obviously more complicated than that. I'm giving you an extremely oversimplified version, but that's pretty much it. And your kids will do the same thing. Well, I gotta go upstairs and wash a bunch of fucking dishes now. Yeah, that's just my little take on the holidays and all that crap. I don't know. Whatever. What are you fuckers doing for Christmas or New Year's or, you know, that shit? Because I'll be doing the usual of nothing.